Oh, freak. Oh, that's awesome. Brakes are still squealing. Oh yeah, it's almost to the end of May, and Area 13 / Bolton. I used to say Bolton / Area 13, but I think it's been ingrained in my mind now that it's Area 13 now, so I'll say Area 13 / Bolton e-bikes is supposed to be sending me my hydraulic brake upgrade here pretty soon. So hopefully that'll be in the mail. They said towards the end of May, and it's the 22nd, so it should be processed and shipped shortly, hopefully. With the way things are backed up, I think bugs, hopefully it doesn't take too long. I'm really dreading trying to feed a hydraulic hose through my frame to the back rear caliper area, but what the heck. It's supposed to be a lot better and a lot less maintenance on a hydraulic, which I'm all for. Anytime I take off one of my wheels. Speaking of which, I'll talk about something else on the rear wheel. Every time I take off one of my wheels, I have to spend 5-10 minutes adjusting the damn brake because there's brake rub, or just grinds and make noise, and I don't know, it's such a pain. You can see here, trail closed ahead. They are putting in a freeway. This is an overpass for one of the freeways. So they have pretty much dug up the trail, a bike and walking trail, and you detour all the way through. I would go up that. I went up there like months ago. But this seems more in place now versus just a mound of dirt. I don't want to get like in trouble when there's trucks over there. Even though today's Sunday and there's probably nobody actually working today. But yeah, it's kind of upsetting that they're digging up Utah wetlands and putting up a freeway. But what are you gonna do? Vote no on it, but they don't care. I don't think that switched. See, if I had my helmet mounted camera, I wouldn't have to grab this mount and try to change the angle of what I'm looking at. A mountain over there. I don't even know if you could even see it because there's an app that you can download for the Akaso camera, action camera that Bluetooth syncs to my phone so I can see what I'm seeing, but it eats up the battery even more than it already uses. The battery right now lasts about an hour of recording time at I think it's 4K 30 frames per second, and it lasts about an hour before I have to switch it out. But if you have that Bluetooth app synced, it goes for about a half hour. I have 4 batteries, so I can always switch it out, but it's just one of those pain points where you don't want to keep stopping and switching out batteries. .41, everybody's going to church. Well, at least in Utah, everybody's going to church at 3 o'clock. Let's go up to pedal assist 2. Road work ahead.
Road work ahead? Yeah, I sure hope it does.
I'm on a detour. Why is there road work on the road work detour? Oh yeah, I'm in Utah. I know this is kind of like one of those running jokes that most places have, but there's like four seasons in the year, but there's really only 2 seasons in Utah. There's either road construction season or non-road construction season. There's a little section up here that I wanted to check out on the sidewalk before. Oh, not this section, but there's this little wavy bit just built into the sidewalk. I wanted to check it out. There it is. It's up ahead here. I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. Let's see. Oh, pedal strike. Yeah, I could do that. If I don't have a tripod. Let's go slow. go slow. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, freak. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I really would like a tripod set up there so you can actually see me do that. Oh well, maybe next time. Let's get off the sidewalk. But yeah, previous video I've talked about like e-dirt bikes like the Sur-Ron and enduro styled e-bikes, which I still have a hesitancy towards, just because there's so many like people out there that ride them like motorcycles, but then don't register them as motorcycles. Let's go this way. So they got essentially an e-bike with or without pedals that can go 50, 60 miles per hour running down the bike trails. That guy's back. I just saw that car. Looks like they're lost. I am definitely not going to go this way. Because there is no bike lane, barely any shoulder. Let's get back out of here. This is how you know you're old, or getting old. I'm 42. Yeah, 42. That's one thing that you know you're getting old, is when you forget how old you are. And you're like, oh, honey, how old am I again? I don't know. How old are you? When I was born in 80, so I gotta be 42 years old. Yep, 42. I used to make fun of my parents and my in-laws for that, since it'd be their birthday and you go, oh yeah, how old are you? I don't know. How old am I, honey? You're 55. Okay, I guess I'm 55. But this is how you know you're old. I was watching YouTube and there was a video about stroads, a street road combo kind of thing that is pretty prevalent in North America, Canada, and US, where after this intersection I'll keep talking. So stroads are street road combos. There's either streets, like streets in downtown major cities that generally have slower traffic, a lot of pedestrians and bikes. So they're lower speeds, safer for pedestrians, and a lot of ways to get on and off of the street, so they go slower speeds. Like think of, I don't know, downtown New York, where people just jaywalk and, you know, there's a relatively low fatality rate for getting hit by a car, unless somebody is like driving around at 3 a.m. where nobody's on the road and getting hit. But roads are generally faster streets, or faster ways, where you drive, you know, 45 to 50, even a freeway or a highway. You could say it was a street where there's generally very few ways to get in, on or off of the road, and they don't have any bike lanes. They have a shoulder, but there's no general bike lane or sidewalk to it. So they generally don't allow pedestrian type of traffic. Versus the United States and Canada has a bunch of stroads, which are a hybrid, where they're high speed, which you're probably thinking of a few streets that, or stroads that you know of, where they're about 45 miles per hour, 4 lanes, maybe even 3 lanes, and they have a kind of a half-assed bike lane. But if you're riding in that bike lane and people are zipping by at 45, 50, because people speed 60 miles per hour on that stroad, you definitely don't feel comfortable doing so. And if you're a pedestrian, there is a lot of cars zipping by kind of thing, where you definitely don't feel comfortable riding or walking down the sidewalks. And these stroads are extremely expensive to upkeep, and they don't generally actually give you that much throughput of traffic. I was over here at this park earlier today, and somebody left their bag, and the bag is still here, so I thought maybe somebody left it. I hope somebody comes back for it, because I'm not looking into it. But gosh, I'm going on a tangent. These stroads are incredibly inefficient and expensive, because the upkeep, having to repave them every so often, like I was just saying, like there's 2 seasons in Utah. There's road construction and there's non-road construction, and these stroads need to constantly be kept up, either by design, I'm at 52 minutes. So I'm going to pause here and switch out my battery on my camera. Okay. Sorry about that. Switch out the battery in my camera. But I was talking about stroads, where by design these stroads are designed and manufactured in a way that requires constant yearly maintenance, because if you work for a construction company who's paving roads, do you want a road that's going to last you 5 years before it gets redone, or are you going to want a road that's going to last you 1 year before it needs to be redone? But yeah, old man rant, because I found that video really interesting, and that's how you know you're old, is when you watch a 20-minute video about streets, roads, and how in Europe they have done away with, well, almost entirely entirely done away with Stroads. That they'll have a road, a high-speed road for major traffic, and on either side they'll have a street that is for slower traffic and lets you get on and off of it out of businesses, and has bike lanes. And this way of doing it is far more efficient and cheap than the way that America does it. How you doing? I think they mentioned in the video that one of those major street lights that they have on a road costs $750,000 to put one of those in, which is crazy when you think about it. But the amount of time it takes for them to do it, the purchasing of the pole, the pain of the construction workers to do it, taxes and everything like that, it's just crazy. Let's go this way. How you doing? 35 miles of what? I don't think there is. Is there? Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. There's a path. How you doing?
Morning, bud.
Hi. How you doing? More construction for that freeway. I think I'm still in the detour. Where does that go to? Me and my wife went fishing down here once. She thinks I'm cursed because every time we've gone fishing together, she's never actually caught a fish. But I say every time me and her have gone fishing together, I've never caught a fish either. So who's the curse? Somebody graduated. That's adorable. A bird scooter. I still need to try one of those out. Toughen up, cream puff. Whatever that means. There we go. Yes, but if you want to test a simple test to see if you're quote-unquote a boomer, watch that video. If you find it interesting, I'm sorry to inform you that you are a boomer. If you fall asleep and it's incredibly boring, congratulations, you're still young. The sun just went behind a cloud. I hope the video doesn't look like poop. Last time I rode by this way, there was a hawk that I came across. Oh crap, I forgot to switch it back over to my speedometer. There we go. Resume resume. But yeah, there was a nice hawk that just sat there. I was a good 30 feet away. Hi, birdie. And it just sat there looking around. I thought it was going to fly away when I went by, but it did not. If I can get up there. I kind of want to see what's going on over there. Look. I bet I could. Ugh.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.